Once upon a time, in a beautiful and peaceful forest, animals lived happily together. The tall trees provided shade, the rivers flowed with clear water, and the birds filled the air with their sweet songs. The forest was a magical place where every creature had a home and every tree had a story to tell. But one day, things started to change. Humans began cutting down trees, throwing trash in the rivers, and making loud noises that scared the animals. The wise old owl, who had lived in the forest for many years, gathered all the animals for an important meeting. The forest is in danger, the owl said in a serious voice. If we do nothing, our home will be destroyed, the animals were worried. The rabbitsa burrows were being destroyed, the birds had fewer trees to build their nests, and the fish could no longer swim in the polluted water. Even the mighty lion, the king of the forest, looked troubled. We must do something, said Leo the lion. But what can we do? The humans are too strong. The clever fox, Fiona, had an idea. We must make the forest fight back. If the humans see that the forest is alive and angry, they will stop, The animals agreed. The trees started dropping their leaves all at once, making the ground slippery. The birds sang so loudly that the humans could not sleep. The bees and butterflies swarmed around the humans, buzzing in their ears. The rivers roared, and the wind howled through the trees. The humans became scared. This forest is cursed, they whispered to each other. We must leave before something terrible happens, the people packed their things and left the forest alone. Slowly, the trees began to grow back, the rivers became clean again, and the animals returned to their peaceful lives. The wise old owl looked around and smiled. We saved our home, he said. But we must always protect it. From that day on, the animals worked together to keep their forest safe, and the humans never returned to harm it again. The forest remained strong, green, and full of life. Years passed, and the forest remained beautiful and full of life. The trees whispered to one another in the wind, the rivers sang gentle songs, and the animals thrived in their peaceful home. But they never forgot the time when their home was in danger. To make sure the forest was always protected, the animals created a special group called the Guardians of the Forest. The wise old owl became their leader, and every animal had a role to play. The squirrels watched from the treetops, ready to warn everyone if humans returned. The beavers kept the rivers clean by building strong dams and stopping pollution. The fireflies and butterflies carried pollen to the flowers, making sure the plants grew strong. The bears and wolves patrolled the edges of the forest, keeping an eye out for any danger. One day, a small rabbit named Ruby discovered something strange near the forest entrance. A group of children had come to play, but unlike the humans before, these children were kind. They laughed as they ran through the grass, picked up trash they found, and even planted a tiny tree. Ruby hopped back to tell the owl. The humans are back, she said, out of breath. Buta, they are different this time. The owl flew to a high branch and watched the children. He saw that they were not harming the forest, they were helping it. So, the guardians of the forest decided to let the children stay. The birds sang gentle songs for them, the deer walked close without fear, and even the butterflies danced around them. The children felt like the forest was welcoming them, and they promised to protect it. Years later, those children grew up and taught their own children how to care for nature. They planted more trees, cleaned the rivers, and built small wooden signs that said, "I respect the forest, and it will love you back."